I'm Eric Fuchs, Senior Contributing Analyst at The Street, and they just don't get it. We're here today to talk to you about how it's rare that a founder and longtime leader of a company, a man with enough company stock to stuff a ship's hull and raise the deck, is forced out. Now, such a departure has a myriad of implications, but the media are missing most in the case of Best Buy. You remember Best Buy, right? Their board kicked out Richard Schultz as chairman. This followed l'affaire de Brian Dunn, a literal affair that the old CEO had with a subordinate. Now, Schultz, apparently after an investigation, knew something about it but kept mum. Meanwhile, Best Buy is competing furiously and somewhat ineffectively with the likes of Amazon and Apple. So how will this firing alleviate or contribute to Best Buy's fractured state? Well, the media, as always, are flailing about. Now, Investors Business Daily mentions that Schultz founded the company, but they don't mention that he founded it about 50 years ago, okay? Around the time the Beatles were getting started. So this makes it a bigger deal than if he merely founded the company. Also, he owns 20% of the stock. They didn't even mention this. So again, that speaks to what a big deal it was, but also has implications. Well, now that the guy's kicked out, he's probably going to start selling, right? It's very much worth mentioning. Now, Forbes did a better job mentioning in both the headline and lead that this is a really, really big deal. Now, they also pointed out that Schultz is a period piece, that he's been there since the earth cooled, and that kicking him out might modernize the company, might give it that sort of room to run that it definitely, certainly needed. However, they don't mention that because the board was able to kick him out, that kind of makes the board all powerful. The way Forbes sees it, well, any new leader of the company will kind of have free rein to modernize. But it might be hard to attract a forceful new leader, and a forceful new leader might have his hands tied by a board that is obviously very, very powerful. This is all food for thought, but none of it offered by the media. Look, here's what you need to know. Number one, it defines uncommon that a 50-year-ago founder and largest shareholder is forced out. Number two, that has huge implications that the media is hardly touching upon. Number three, it might modernize Best Buy, but they'll have a hard time attracting a forceful leader, and beware those possible stock sales. If you disagree with me, and you won't, feel free to email me at marek.fuchs@thestreet.com. And remember, they just don't get it.
This market is
stock kickers market.
Stocks have rallied this year.
We're coming into a Monday where we're going to